Good morning, Las Vegas. It's your boy DFX coming to you one final time from the Flamingo Hotel, right across from the Bellagio Fountain, Caesar's Palace. How's everybody doing? Are we ready for this? The final day of STLV Trek to Vegas 2026. I'm heading over to the Rio Hotel. About 10-minute Uber ride. We're gonna go. Today's Lower Decks day. I'm rocking some of my Lower Decks cosplay. Looking very forward to this day. It's the biggest photo op I've ever done, ever accomplished. Head out to my channel right now. Go look at some of the other amazing photos ops that I've done this weekend. Well, technically week because it's been 6 days. But yeah, Lower Decks day. Gonna meet 8 cast members. Gonna be in a major photo op with 8 cast members. Yeah, come along, guys. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, back at the Rio one more time. Final day, STLV Trek to Vegas 2026. Let's go get my autograph from Fred, and I'm gonna chill until 12 or something, about noonish or whatever. It's about 10:34. So let's head over there. Yeah, we'll be chilling. Alright, I'm back at the Rio one last time for the final day of STLV Trek to Vegas 2026. I'm going to head over to the Dito's room, see if I can find Fred across the corner to get my poster signed, or my photograph signed, and then we will go just chill for a couple hours, hour and a half or so, until my big photo matchup. Let's do this. So a big part, sponsor of the con this year, or STLV, is Magic the Gathering. A new game system, or a new card deck game, is coming your way really soon. I don't have the exact dates because I'm not really a Magic player. I mean, the cards are cool. I got a free deck. I'll maybe share that with you at a future time. But these are just a lot of the artwork for the Magic the Gathering Star Trek decks. Really cool. You've probably seen these throughout some of my other videos, but you may not have known what they are. This one's probably my favorite one. Order. It's a Boimler from Lower Decks, so that's pretty cool. And then Worf. And then 7 of 9. And then come over here, got a big poster, and I've shown this in other videos, but it's Kirk and Spock from the Arena episode. There's a couple of Klingons, but that's pretty cool. So let's get further down into here. I just like this walk, seeing that big old sign. If you didn't catch my video yesterday, the day 4 experience, I also got to be in a photo matchup. All the Enterprise, people dressed in Enterprise costumes. It's really cool. Go check that out. One last time, here's the iconic STLV Trek to Vegas logo. But let's go see if we can get it. So every morning for my photo ops, I've been checking this board, and all of them have been in this room. This is the big one coming up. I'll come back in a second, guys. That's the big one right there at the bottom, 1205. That's the one I'll be doing. That's gonna be amazing. Okay, guys. Just got out of doing my Lower Decks cast photo op. Stay tuned for that picture. As soon as I can, I'm gonna share it with you guys. I brought my tricorder my stepson made for me for Christmas. Lower Decks one, and right there, and I had Jack hold it, so we'll see how the picture comes out. He was, it looked like, I think he was scanning me or something,
But yeah, Jack Quaid used it. I told him to use it, and he did, and that's really cool. So when I get that picture, I'm going to show you guys. Ooh, wow. Yeah, stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm in line for Fred Trasticorn. Anyway, Shaq's from Lower Decks, and we get that photo signed that I have with all the other cast. So stay tuned. Hi guys, it's TFX. I think I'm gonna wrap up today. I'm gonna get back to the hotel, and I'll just show you what transpired. By the time you see this, though, that epic photo of all the Lower Decks cast is out there on my Instagram. It means a lot to me because, like I said, I'll talk about it when I get back to the hotel. Okay, guys. One last walk through the long corridor as I exit the Rio. What a weekend. What an actual, well, 6 days. But it's just been amazing. I may not get back here for a while. I think this was a good way to end my whole thing, my whole time here. So, okay, I'm gonna call for an Uber, get back to the Flamingo, relax a little, and show you the rest of what happened today. Very fun. Hi guys, wrapping up what was an amazing week at STLV Trek to Vegas 2026. I'm just gonna show you. I mean, I've showed you guys some of the stuff I got. Well, today, I actually, and as much as I don't really play Magic, but I have friends that do. So guys, I'm gonna be bringing home some Magic decks. You know who you are. Yeah, these are for you guys because I don't play Magic. I'll look at the cards and whatnot, but I'm not really a Magic person. So it looks fun. I actually saw some demonstrations about it, but it's just not my thing, guys. But also, yeah, get the cards. This really cool, like holodeck playing map, and you can flip it over, and it's got the Cerritos, like a little playing area for them as well, and instructions on how to play Magic. So maybe you guys can teach me how. But that was a really cool moment. Of course, I got the coin, the Roddenberry coin for the 60th anniversary. What else? I got this really cool print. Gotta find a frame for it, but from John Assis. I can't, but you know, I talked about him in the previous video, but that's really cool, and that's a 60th anniversary thing. What else? Oh, okay. Enough with that kind of tease. So now I'm going to share with you pretty much all the epic photo ops that I did. You guys have seen those in a couple in the previous, but today was the biggest epic photo op that I've ever done at any convention. I think the last super big one, or like the ones before this weekend I did, and I showed that, was when I met the cast of Scream, my favorite horror franchise. But yeah, so let's dive into this. Got another Magic playing field, or whatever they call it. I don't know, guys, because like I said, I don't play Magic, so I don't know what they would call that. But oh my gosh. Okay. Brace yourselves for the biggest epic photo op I've ever done. With voice actors, of course, except for a couple of them. They've done TV shows too. I am just wow. And probably by the time you guys see this video, I've already posted this photo out on my Instagram. I don't know why I'm tearing up, but the entire Lower Decks crew right there. Start off, there's Jack Quaid, plays Boimler. And this little item is a 3D printed tricorder my stepson gave me for a Christmas present. I'll zoom in there a little bit. But I said, hey Jack, can you hold this up? And he's like, yeah, sure, buddy. And I'm like, and there it is. So, who else is in this photo? Got Noelle Wells. She plays Tindy. The Jillian Vigman. She plays the cat doctor, Cat. Oh God, I just had a brain fart and forgot her name. And then you got me. Then you got Eugene Carano, plays Rutherford. Tawny Newsome, who plays Mariner. Fred Trasticorn. I'm never going to get his name right, am I? But he plays Shax. Don Lewis, who plays Captain Freeman. And Phil Lamar. You know, some of you guys might know him from, he's done a lot of comedy stuff. He was on Seinfeld. I just noticed that when I was looking at some of his photos. But he plays Admiral Freeman. So that right there, the most epic thing that I'm probably ever going to do at a convention. Okay, continuing on here. If that wasn't big enough for you guys, I did meet the cast of Star Trek Enterprise. They're all together for the 25th anniversary. Anthony Montgomery, Scott Bakula, Dominic Keating, Linda Park, and Connor Trenier. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, this is just one epic thing after another, guys. But also got autographs. And you've seen this as well. Linda Park, Scott Bakula both autographed this. I previously had the other 4. Fortunately, you know, probably never will have a chance to meet Jolene Blaylock, but if I do, I will have this completed as well. Then we move on to the cast of Deep Space Nine. Yeah, like I said, it was just one epic thing after another for me. So here's the cast of Deep Space Nine: Michael Dorn, Nicole DeBoer, Terry Farrell, Zorak Lofton, Alexander Siddig, and Nana Visitor. Yeah, I just went all out on the photos this year because, like I said, this may be my final ever convention here in Vegas, because it's not the cheapest thing in the world to do. And I want to show you a couple other photo autographs that I got. Of course, you all heard about my 7-hour ordeal to just try to get Alexander Siddig's autograph. But yeah, if Colm would have been here, unfortunately he canceled, this would have been the most epic piece of memorabilia, other than my Next Gen cast photo that's not even signed by Patrick Stewart, but that's still pretty epic. But I had a lot of people just go, you got Avery Brooks' autograph? I did. I think I met him back in 2013 at a convention in Denver. But yeah, they were very impressed by that. Oh, an autograph that I didn't ever share with you guys here. I met Bijo Trimble. She was her and her husband spearheaded the campaign to save Star Trek back during the original series, and they did a letter writing campaign and got Star Trek, the original series, to be on for one more season. So brought them up to 3 seasons total. But then they brought her back for Star Trek the Motion Picture, and there she is younger. I think I've posted some pictures on my Instagram of who she is. She's got some crazy pink hair going on. But yeah, so this was kind of just out of the blue. And I want to thank my friend Josh for letting me know about this, because I would have never thought she was there. So thank you, Josh, on that. And finally, wrapping this up with I got a couple. Okay, we'll dive into some Lower Deck stuff. I shared yesterday, I think, in yesterday's update, that I met Jillian Vigman, who plays Dr. Tiana. There we go. I knew I would remember it, but her signature. She's pretty cool. This was her first ever convention. She's never done a convention until this weekend. I think she's gonna also be at, I guess there's gonna be a big Philadelphia one too. So check it out. Go to Creation. They've got it linked to the Philadelphia con as well. So, but stand by, guys. You're about to see some epicness. Okay, you guys ready for this? I got quite a autograph that I've got. Well, it's a photo that I made the last time I came here, back a couple years ago, 2024. Well, I actually got, it's almost complete. I'm only missing one signature, and that's Jerry O'Connell. You guys know him as Jack Ransom, Mr. Romaine, Rebecca Romaine's husband. You know, he's been Stand By Me. He's done so many great films. Was in the show Sliders. But here we go. And I look forward to hanging this up on my wall when I get home. And I'll show you guys that once I'll get it framed back up. Down below, there's Jack Quay's Boimler, Don Lewis's Captain Freeman, and then this was kind of funny. Tawny Newsome as Mariner. This was a new one today. Fred Trastacorn as Shax. And where's it? Noel Wells as Tindy. And Eugene Carano as Rutherford. So this, I'm a big Lower Decks fan. I'm Lower Decks, you know. I love the show. I've heard rumblings that there might be a movie in the works, because that's what the creator wants, Mike McMahon. Yeah, so that would be amazing and awesome. Also heard some other stuff too, but maybe I'll keep that for another video. But that was amazingly fun. One last thing I want to share with you guys. So besides all the fan set pins I got, this one was really cool, because I didn't really know anything about it, but I guess this guy makes them, and it helps support. I'll read about it. Like, I'm just opening this for the first time. It's kind of a unboxing, I guess, here on the channel. Haven't done one of those in a while, but this is a really cool magnetic pin. It's just the Star Trek logo. Now, let me read you about this, and why he made these. It's actually just kind of like plastic, like a really fine resin kind of thing. And this is from a company that I just found out about, and there's a barcode right there. You want to maybe pick yourself up one, scan that right there. And like I said, I'm just learning about this. I learned about this today. And there's a little note on the back. Why I made these badges. I created these 3D printed badges. Sorry, can't small print. Is a timeless message about unity, inclusion, and hope. The concept of the infinite diversity and infinite combinations, I like, but it's the Spock thing. We are reminded that understanding and acceptance must be triumphed over judgment, calling us to honor and cultures. Only through the findings common ground that we are truly thriving together. Mostly importantly, we must bring everyone together to support to understand and ensure we all feel the value and care for. Yeah, dude, I was very moved to actually get this, but there's that barcode. Scan it, go see what this is all about. There's this little message on the back. Focus. But yeah, really cool. This is my final kind of gift that when I was leaving, and I want to thank my friend Josh for hooking me up with this guy. Yeah. So that is gonna conclude the coverage from STLV Trek to Vegas 2026, and I'm glad you guys came along with me. Glad I've gotten a lot of new subscribers from my coverage over the last week, 6 days. God, it's been 6 days. Stay tuned though. The coverage is not quite done yet. I'm going to be posting some stuff that I went to Kelly Clarkson. I did some nighttime shooting of the Bellagio and the High Roller, the big Ferris wheel. Yeah, the Kelly Clarkson video. Wow, that happened last night on Saturday, and that was amazing. Yeah, it's kind of her greatest hits, pretty much. Yeah, be sure you check that video out. Got a little special Enterprise 25th anniversary karaoke version of the theme song. If you hear my horrible voice, you'll probably hear it during the Kelly Clarkson video too. Sorry, don't mean to hurt your ears. But guys, oh, amazed. Instead, I got kind of crummy resolutions on a lot of these pictures, but when I get home, I'm going to rescan them and make them a little clearer for you to see. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's been an interesting few days. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Continue to share my stuff. Till we meet again, live long and prosper. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate you all.